Hey there, TDH Blaze here, and as you know, calzones are like sort of like pizza pockets, I guess, in a sense. And there can be really cheap calzones, there can be really expensive calzones. So we'll be taking a look at some homemade calzones, a really cheap one versus a really expensive one. But here's the twist: the really expensive, the one who's gonna be cooking the really expensive calzone is gonna be a really like basic home cook, and then after that the one who's cooking the really cheap calzone is going to be the one who is the actual professional chef. So that's the twist. But anyways, if you like these types of videos, make sure to drop me a like to let me know, and make sure to comment down below what other videos you'd like me to check out next. And if you haven't already, be sure to check out my live streams at twitch.tv/tdhplays, where I record these videos live, and also subscribe to this channel if you'd like to help me out. But without further ado, let's get right into the video.
It's easy to lose sight of what's really going on here. I'm making a calzone.
Yeah, I guess calzone's like a pizza
I'm a
pocket.
professional chef, and these are my $196 calzone ingredients.
Woo! Damn,
Hi,
son.
I'm Emily. I'm a home cook, and these
That's how much I
are my
spend in
$13
like a
calzone
month.
ingredients.
Oh, 96, I want to spend a month, bro.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
911.
Okay,
Oh,
this is a lot of stuff.
what the?
So what I was planning to make, it was going to be a very spring-themed calzone, a calzone primavera. It was going to be filled with carciofi alla romana, which is braised artichokes,
If it isn't my nemesis, artichokes.
stracciatella cheese made fresh from mozzarella curds,
Oh.
and culatello prosciutto.
What is a calzone? Did I forget?
I was going to cook it with homemade semolina dough, served with a fresh pea pesto on the side, and topped with a light asparagus salad.
An asparagus in a calzone?
It was going to be very, very springy. With Emily's recipe, I have ingredients that you normally find on your pantry or local store. I might don't have a lot of ingredients here, but I got this, and I got this. With a little technique,
This guy's
I'm gonna
kinda
make
buff.
something incredible. If I had to guess,
feel like chefs are low-key
this
buff,
all
though.
cost $12.75. Round up, I got it right.
If I had to guess, this would all cost $192.
Damn, that's pretty close though. I mean, you got alcohol there, so.
This is Chef Soul's recipe book. As you can see, it's all ingredients, no recipe. To me, the ideal calzone is basically a piece of pizza folded in half.
The artichoke, if you don't peel it correctly, you will have a very bitter artichoke.
There's a lot of things going on here. I have a lot of questions. Can I talk to Rose? Hi!
Emily, how are you?
Okay, so I am making Chef Soul's calzone with braised artichokes, stracciatella, culatello, and pesto.
Yeah, it sounds
Yeah.
really good. So where do you want to start?
Okay, so I think the thing I'm most afraid about is the artichokes.
Sniff off the stem end. Then you're going to want to take some of the leaves around the bottom, snap them off.
He loves me. He loves me not.
And you're going to cut off most of the top. You're going to see layers of beautiful artichoke green and possibly a little bit of a hairy structure.
And there it is.
That is inedible. Just take a spoon and get rid of it. Take your paring knife and just trim the outside of the globe, as well as a vegetable peeler to trim the bottom and the stem. It's going to end up being divided into two sections. Have a bowl of water with some lemon squeezed in it.
So I'm just gonna give that a dunk.
That will prevent them from becoming brown.
Okay, my artichokes are prepped and ready to be braised. Thanks so much, Rose.
So Emily sent me this jar sauce. So what I'm gonna do with this, instead of making a sauce, I'm gonna make a chutney. A sauce that is chunky, sweet, and sour at the same time. Medium heat. You're gonna start with some oil, and we are going to dice our onions. Nice thick onions. I will say a quarter of an inch.
I guess you can have texture.
So,
Oh
it was
man,
nice
he's
meeting you
talented.
guys.
He can just
You
not
wasn't
look
sweet
and cut.
enough. Now I'm
Confident
gonna
is
make
right hand
you
age.
super sweet. High heat.
All right, my artichokes are all prepped. I'm ready to braise them. So I have all of this beautiful parsley here.
You wanna add these
Herbs
at the
are so
end.
good. I just am gonna like somewhat finely chop these. Mint thyme. I've never seen how this is supposed to look, but this is what I'm going with. Garlic.
Sell online and grow your business with Wix e-commerce. Create a
And then I'm going to take my artichokes and just sort of mess them around in my garlic and herbs. And I'm just gonna put these into my pot now. Everybody's coming. And I'm gonna do equal parts wine and water for my rising liquid, if you will. Put my onion in. We're gonna do like 5 anchovies. Ooh. They're salty, they're fishy, they're funky.
Plenty of salt. No, none of that.
Salt,
Salt
baby.
will make the onion sweat. To me, a chutney, it should be sweet and sour. Sweetness from my lovely onion. I have the sour from my tomatoes, but I'm gonna add a little bit of pepper flakes. I love spicy. And keeps the
Yeah, he's Mexican, right? I mean,
You
I
don't
like
wanna burn
spicy
these
too.
onions.
Hey,
Okay, and then I
spice has
need
flavor
to do
though.
my peppers real fast.
Not gonna lie.
Just scrape this.
Mexicans do make good food.
Perfection is
So.
not the goal. Deliciousness is the goal. Perfection would be a nice bonus. This is gonna be a tasty liquid. I'll tell you what. 100% Italian olives. Yeah, looks nice. Pepper. Too much pepper. I want a pretty good amount of salt here.
Oh, she's
All right,
actually
so I'm just
doing it
bringing
pretty
this up to a
well.
high. We'll get it to boil, then take it down to
Yeah.
a simmer and see what happens.
Big
You
props
can
to
see
her.
my onions nice and caramelized. They're nice and brown. They're super sweet. And now I'm gonna add some tomato. I will do a cup maybe.
Ah, caramelized
this.
onions.
So I'm gonna let this cook for 10 more minutes and we'll be ready to go.
All right, we've got this up to a boil, so I'm gonna take it down to a simmer. All right, these look about done. I'm just gonna give them a little test. Oh yeah, that is what I call
I think you
braised
want it,
artichoke.
So
yeah,
Emily sent
maybe
me
less
pepper
liquid.
flakes and garlic. So what I'm gonna do with this, I'm gonna make garlic and pepper flake oil. And I'm gonna drizzle
Oh.
my calzones with them. Go hot and then low. Now I'm gonna add some garlic. Uno,
Yeah, flavor oils are always
it.
a really like good thing to
tres,
use.
cuatro. I think that's how you say 1, 2, 3, 4 in Italian. Man, do this and add it to anything. French fries with garlic, spicy garlic olive oil. That will be delicious. Cucchiaio, spoon. You want to get the flavor out of the garlic. So now pepper flakes. Since I'm Mexican, I'm gonna add a lot of spicy. Now the garlic looks nice and cooked, little brown, that's okay. So now I'm gonna let this sit for an hour, hour and a half. Let the flavors infuse the oil so we can add it to our calzone.
Yeah,
All right, so I'm gonna hand make some
you're gonna put it on
stracciatella,
too
I
high
guess.
heat, from what I
Stracciatella,
know.
basically, there are strings of creamy mozzarella.
Chef Sol, you're telling me this is what you do every time you make a calzone?
Emily, you're gonna
Damn.
need some gloves because you're gonna dealing with some hot water.
I'm just gonna use all this. Whee!
Get some boiling water, dump the mozzarella cords inside, and just start stretching the mozzarella. You will see a very elastic, stringy texture.
It's wild.
You're gonna put it into a bowl of heavy cream and just let it sit for 10-15 minutes, and there you have it.
All right, cheese good to go. Let's do the next thing.
So Emily sent me these peppers. I'm going to char them and stuff them to stuff my calzone. Double stuffed calzone.
Ooh.
This is
Oh,
where
shit.
you be careful. Grab yourself some tongs. Or no, just do old school. Maybe not. Don't do what I say sometimes. And then you're just going to char them. Make sure you turn them all the time. I want to make sure they're nice and black. My mom used to do this, but with poblano peppers, and she would make chile rellenos. Now I'm making stuffed jalapenos for my calzone. Thank you, Mom. If you don't do this, it will be very hard to stuff them. Okay, you're next. I'm gonna let this sit for 10 minutes, let it sweat, and then as soon as they're nice and cold, we're going to remove the skin.
All right, the next thing I'm gonna do is make my pea pesto. I'm not really sure what a pea pesto is supposed to look like, so
Guess
I'm just kinda,
pesto
like,
with
going with my
peas,
heart here.
maybe?
Got my peas, spinach.
Yeah, I guess
Parmesan.
so.
Garlic. Oh.
So my peppers are charred. Now we're going to remove the skin, the seeds, and the vine. Cut right in the middle. Come on. And then remove this. And then you have the first pepper that's going to be stuffed.
I don't want any seeds in there. Just getting salt everywhere. I'll have to throw some
Yeah,
over
I
my
guess
shoulder.
pesto instead with peas
I'll
instead.
always add more.
So Emily
And
sent me
spinach, though.
pepperoni and mozzarella, and this is what I'm gonna use to stuff my peppers. I'm going to put this on the food processor, so you have like a mozzarella pepperoni filling.
I believe in you, Emily. You can do this. And now I'm just gonna start adding my oil in.
Oh,
It tastes good. Yeah, Yeah, that looks like pesto.
Okay, take it easy. Now the mozzarella. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna add some basil. It's gonna get the aromatic flavor.
I think at this point you can probably add that flavor oil in as well, right?
It's stuffing time. Very simple. Just like that. I could have just used mozzarella, right, and keep it simple, but I had to elevate this dish. All right, my stuffed pepper is looking pretty good. They're ready to go.
Hey, let's make some dough.
Emily is gonna be using a semolina dough.
Bread flour in. Oh,
We're using two types of flour.
semolina flour.
The semolina gives that crunchiness to the dough and also adds a little bit more level of crispiness.
Quick little mix. Yeah, that's good.
Isn't semolina used in like
And I'm just gonna add
other
my
stuff
olive
as
oil.
well?
Why is this moment giving me an existential crisis? Now that's what I call a dough ball. All right, so just like a little scoot. And don't know why I flipped it. Never do that at home. I think I need to let this like rise or rest or something for like an hour, maybe. I'm trying to remember what Rose said. It was something like that.
For my calzone, I'm gonna make panzerotti. They are mini calzone, and the only thing, instead of baking them, we're going to fry them because everything is better fried. So I'm gonna cut this into
Technically.
4 equal pieces. This is bringing me so many good memories when I used to be a pizza maker. Push it one side, pull it, push it one side, pull it. Look, perfect rounds. Now I'm gonna put a wet towel on top of it. It's gonna help to keep this pizza a little moist.
All right, my dough has rested and risen and doubled in size.
This is a $13 over million view of Singapore's most iconic shopping street and dining spots.
So now I'm gonna form it into some balls. Just to make sure it doesn't get too sticky. Okay. I'm gonna let them rest another 10 minutes and then we'll start turning them into calzones.
So here's the rest of my pepperoni, and we're making pepperoni chips. I want to bake these because I wanted to make sure they're nice and crispy. I like to have some kind of crunchiness in any dish I do. So this will be the crunchy part of my calzone. Okay, our pepperoni is ready to be baked. 5 to 7 minutes.
All right, it's just about time to assemble my calzone. So the first thing I need to do is cut up my braised artichokes. And my dough's been resting for about 10 minutes, so I think that my balls are ready for me to start shaping. Remember that calzone I was gonna make? All I was gonna do is roll out my pizza dough and then fill it.
It's time to assemble
Yeah,
my
I
mini
guess.
calzone.
So I guess there's
don't
most
have
of us,
flour,
right?
But I have a little bit of olive oil here. Let's try it. Keep it a nice shape.
I guess it
Make
shows
sure
like
they're nice and even.
having
so it cooks
culinary
perfectly.
experience is better than
It's like making
having good
tortillas.
ingredients, I guess.
That looks good.
All right, dough is ready for filling, so we're gonna do that. Put some artichokes. And because I'm obviously folding this over, make a calzone, I'm just doing 1/2 of the dough.
Now we're gonna
Yeah,
grab
no
one
shit,
little
right?
pepper, and I'm gonna put a little bit more mozzarella.
I don't know how much of this cheese I should put in. My gut is a lot. And now I'm gonna start draping my meat.
Probably.
Isn't it beautiful? It smells so good.
Probably.
Drum roll, please. Crimp it. Really want to get in there. All right, 1 calzone down, 1 more to go.
And now we're going to close it like you close an empanada. And now we're gonna make like a little, I will call it nudo. I don't know how you call it. That's 1.
All right, so same thing
Oh,
as
that's
last
good
time.
though.
We're just gonna arrange our artichokes. Time to
Hers
go
is more
cheese
like a
town.
calzone, I guess.
and
His is more like
I'm the
a
boss of this
pizza
house.
puff.
The next thing I need to do is score these, and then I'm just going to egg wash these, and then I'm gonna poppy seed them. Your mama's pretty little girl. All right, I think these look great. I'm gonna cook these at 425 until they're golden brown, probably about 20 minutes.
Stuffed pepper, stuffed calzone. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Panzerotti, buonasera, pronto a mangiare.
So while my calzones are baking away, I'm gonna make this salad.
What I love about this asparagus salad, it's very springy.
Just gonna put some arugula in here. All right, salad lemoned. Now I'm gonna add my sherry vinegar, my olive oil, and I'm gonna do a little salt.
Oh, that's
pepper,
like a pretty good salad.
and figure out how to shape this thing.
Believe it or not, I actually like to eat
Okay.
salads.
I don't know, maybe 1 more.
Mix it up, garnish your springly calzone. Did I say springly enough?
Aggressively seasoned, but good.
Calzones are normally baked. In here, I'm just gonna fry them. When you do this, just be gentle, drop once and once, hold it a little bit, and let it fry. Let's go, Yankees. Oh, this is looking sexy. Okay, let's put all this one on the side. And this is what I'm going to add, my chili oil. A little bit of salt. Okay, time for you to enjoy the other group. Again, you don't have to put that much oil, okay? You do whatever you want. And then you have it, my mini calzones, aka panzerotti.
Check these out, right? The next thing I need to do is plate them. Oh, you're ripping. Okay, I guess. Nope. Well, oh, that'll be my half. Oh, it's steaming. That looks really
Oh,
nice.
that looks good though.
Not a soggy bottom either.
Welcome
Hey, yo.
to plating time. Let's start with this lovely basil. Now let's cut these thin slices.
Yeah.
We have this here. We want to mix it. This is my tomato chutney with the caramelized onions. I'm thinking, it's so hard to plate this dish.
Jaunty.
That's the traditional way to do it. Ah, that looks good though. That's good though.
Just want like a little bit of salad. Just a...
No, I think you should put the salad on the bottom and then.
And then we're gonna add some chips. And now, basil. Can you see it? And here's my double stuffed mini calzones, aka panzerotti, the medicine for you hangover. You're welcome.
All right, and this is my take on Chef Saul's calzone. I'm not gonna lie to you, it looks good. I can't wait to hear what Chef Saul thinks, and I can't wait to see what he did with my ingredients. I wonder if it'll be a calzone. Hey, how's it going? Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
Oh.
Ooh.
Wow.
Hey.
This is awesome.
Thank you so much. I mean, it's your recipe. I just tried to make it, but
It looks better than mine.
well, let's try it together.
Okay. Oh, it smells like spring. Wow.
Bro, just
Let's
looking
try
at
with
this is
some
pretty
pesto.
good.
It's
Oh.
amazing.
Where's
It
that,
is. What was the hardest part?
Probably the artichokes for me, just because I
Really?
really haven't like cleaned an artichoke before, so I just had to learn how to do that.
I normally don't eat salad. I don't know if you can tell.
Today's the day.
It's really good.
Yeah, to
So is the
balance it
pepperoni
out.
on top and inside, or just on top?
I took the jalapeno. I stuffed it with mozzarella and pepperoni.
I'm just gonna bite it.
Oh.
They're spicy everywhere, okay? So,
Who doesn't love bread dough? The bread dough is incredible.
well, the chutney is also a little spicy. Everything's spicy.
That's great. I love spicy.
The stuffing, the sauce.
This is so good. I can't stop eating it.
Cheers to you.
To you.
Oh,
job.
yo, downing it with some wine is just.
Wow. Oh, even the wine's one. It's good. Everything's good.
Everything's good.
They should have gone with a red wine, but you know. But anyways, you know, let me know what do you think about this recipe, man. I think this recipe is really good, and it showcases, like, you know, I guess you don't really need a lot of money to make good food. You know, all you need is a bit of experience and a bit of up here. But anyways, you know, if you like these types of videos, you know, make sure to drop me a like to let me know. You know, comment down below, you know, what other videos you'd like me to check out next. And you know, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to this channel and make sure to check out my live streams over at twitch.tv/DJPlays if you would like to, you know, see me check out these videos live. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching and staying tuned to the end, and I hope to see you in the next video.